what? You already know. For what? For what? For fantasy or for Wednesday? Are we playing for fantasy? No, you're not ready. So what are you talking about? We're not playing fantasy, right? Every week we're playing. I'm talking about. Yeah. It's a good game.
Alright, good morning everybody. We are live. Welcome to week 3 of fantasy football. We got Tony in the building. We got Monty in the building. Alright, camera's out there. I know there's one camera, but it's okay. I appreciate it. You gotta come look out for us. I see you, Tony. We got Cal Trey, and then we got the guests, Mo Soupy. You know, we had the original guests, Jose and AZ, but they were not going to be able to make it today. AZ got called in for work, and Jose had a family wedding that he's still recovering from. And I hope his team recovers this week because I'm playing against him, and I hope he takes off, his team takes off as well this week. So just want to make sure I say that. But welcome to the Fantasy Guyz week 3 edition. Moti's in the building, like I said. What up, Moti, man? A couple of his played doing primetime hit last week.
All day, we're going to talk about it.
We're going to definitely mention that. Sophie, you're the guest this week, man. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
We'd love to have you back. Just make sure you kind of scoot closer to the microphone so the microphone can pick you up. And for the people that are going to be watching or eventually watching, feel free to comment. Yusuf already coming in. And then we got our number here, 313-306-1750. Feel free to call in, by the way. Call us in, and you can definitely ask us questions. You want to comment about Tony and all the things that he does, feel free to chime in as well. Tony, man, we got a long show ahead of you.
It's a very controversial, week.
Definitely.
So, hopefully it ends on a good note, and we're ready to go.
Yusuf back.
Actually, we late. Yeah, no, that's right.
He shows up 11:29 and 30 seconds. Just want to throw it out there.
Make it happen, and we're ready for the show.
That's all that matters. OBJ or Tyson Fury, and Daniel Jones or Matthew Stafford. So we got OBJ against and Tyson Williams. And
Tyson Fury, you said?
Yeah.
The boxer?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just being sarcastic. And then you got Daniel Jones and Matthew Stafford. So I am going to start off, flex option, Tony. You got OBJ or Tyson Williams against the Lions, OBJ against the Bears.
His first week back, I think I'm more comfortable with Tyson Fury. I'm going OBJ.
OBJ?
Yeah, he said something recently. He said he's feeling better than ever. And Jarvis Landry, I think he's got a big day.
I wonder what his projections is now. I'm not going to lean towards too much. I mean, for Boom Phillies.
Yeah. I mean, OBJ, I think OBJ's been ready for about 2-3 weeks now. They just, held him back, to get that knee, rested or, ready. But, yeah, OBJ all the way, man. Jarvis is out, playing the Bears. Bears secondary is not that good. I'm going OBJ.
Okay. OBJ over Tyson Williams, Keller. OBJ, there you go. I'm going to go safe and go Tyson Williams. But OBJ could pop off this week because, like you said, Landry is out. But I like to, when a player's coming back from injury, wait a week, see what he's all about. Go ahead.
I mean, there was a reason. We can start off early. Doing my research, I'm all the way up here we're going to start off with our first Boom Philly, 1 minute and 38 seconds into the show.
It is exactly 1 minute 38.
Austin Hooper. He does play for the Browns. They got no receivers to throw to. Austin Hooper.
That's a good one.
How about I go over the top and I said OBJ is a Boom Philly.
21 points.
Let's get it.
21 points.
Hey, but Baker will be looking at my man David Njoku, the tight end. Yeah, I think he liked him. He always liked him, but he was hurt for the past year or two. But he always liked him.
Better than Hooper.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about his,
There's no reason for you guys to be a party pooper. Go with Austin Hooper. He's taking it. He's taking his lines. I see it, Tony. It's coming. What's up? I hope Dave is good. I learned from the best. I hope Dave is listening for sure. Here we go. We got.
And then you said Matt Stafford and who? Oh yeah, yes I know.
Let me turn this down by the way.
Daniel Jones. Is it too loud?
How does that sound? Yeah, I think I'm saying that's too loud.
I mean, that has everything to do with the guy on my right. All of a sudden, it's too loud. We've been here for 2 weeks, doing 3-4 shows a week, and all of a sudden it's too loud. It's a lot of shows a week. I'd like to thank the people for... You make it seem like you're so busy, but you got a lot of time invested here. I'm
I'm talking about Oz Media.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Oz Media. What are you saying now? I'm saying all of a sudden that people are complaining that it's too loud, but it's because there's one individual here on this table that's just extra loud.
You're going to have me and you're going to have me.
So yeah, that's hold on. That's gonna be great, by the way. Let me get this right. I'm looking forward to that. This is not his week. You know it. This is not his week.
You can't even ask what I say was. We got caught again in a lie.
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun.
Yo, you know our ratings go up on Sufis.
He doesn't like that though. He doesn't like that.
Stop it.
You not ready to share it on my Facebook?
Actually, you should have already.
Do it.
You would have to share the YouTube link onto your Facebook because we are going through YouTube. Alright, so yeah, but we're going, hold on, I'm just gonna keep going. So by the way, Matthew Stafford or Daniel Jones, by the way.
Yeah, any other week, you know, this won't be debatable, but I get it, you know, Daniel Jones playing versus Atlanta, which I think personally they gotta run the ball with Barkley today, but, you know, it's hard to sit Stafford. I think the Rams are gonna attack the Tampa Bay's secondary. They're weak. You know, they're not going to run the ball. It's hard, but I get it. You know, I get why he's, you know, trying to decide between the two. But I'm staying with Stafford.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I have to go with Stafford as well, personally, in my opinion, because it's a safer option at the end of the day. And like we said earlier, I think he's going to be throwing that ball. Tampa Bay's weakness is their secondary.
Yeah.
So that's the only way they're going to be able to score. And I can see a high-scoring game in that game. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel, Tony.
I mean, you said it, man. The cup's half full. It's crazy. I really can't believe that.
By the way, we didn't shake on it, but I said gentleman's
shake on it.
I said it's a gentleman's bet. Alright, it was one of those.
God, man. You know what? All you gotta do is review.
Go ahead, repeat the tape. Repeat the tape.
Goes back. I tried to make a bet with him
about the shake on it. I'm not telling
cup being half full.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know, Cup and Woods, and then. You know, he said, I said shake on it. He said, no, I mean, but still, I think he's going to have a better...
Thank you.
Now, that doesn't mean we bet. That's not a bet. That's not a confirmation of a bet.
It's not.
Okay.
I said it's more of a, hey, at the end of the year, I'm going to look at you like I'm talking smack to you because I was right, you were wrong,
okay.
Is what I'm saying.
All right.
For sure, we didn't bet on nothing.
You act like that doesn't happen often anyway.
It's still early, but I think Cup is going to have a better season.
I mean,
that's what we're both
So what you guys are saying, if your secondary suck, you throw to Cooper Cup?
Kind of.
I like that.
Yeah,
Man.
okay.
See, man, I'm telling you, man, this guy's rubbing off
on you, man.
It's this guy.
Yeah.
Well, they are brothers.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. One thing you can't deny, this guy, 2-time champ.
Facts.
About to become a 3-time champ,
Facts.
inshallah.
Who's that?
Coach. What?
All day. All day.
I heard Sophie has more fantasy wins than he has basketball wins, real life wins this year. In 2021.
That's a comment. That is a comment.
He's talking about basketball. That's what he's talking about in the league. He thought we were talking about fantasy. By the way, I'm a 3-time champ.
Hey,
Fantasy,
respect.
okay.
Yeah.
Respect.
Okay, all right.
Respect.
Okay.
Alright, we fixed
Great
the sound.
coach.
I fixed the sound.
Great coach.
Thank you.
I
Great
understand.
basketball like you, man.
Hey, the mind, man. It's
Just he has that basketball mind,
Great
mashallah.
basketball mind.
Sorry, I'm back now. We had to make sure the sound was good. I mean, I had to just change that up a little bit, but we're good to go.
I mean,
now.
it's very easy. I can tell you exactly what you need to do to make the sound right.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
What is
Put that
I got
microphone on mute.
No,
Very
it's not,
simple.
It's not that. It's not that. But
What?
Continuing on. Did you answer that? Stafford versus Daniel Jones?
Stafford, I think it's going to be a shootout.
Okay, how about you?
Yeah, I like Stafford. I think you got to go. It's very difficult. I mean, Daniel Jones, man, I do think it's a Saquon Barkley kind of day.
Because you got him.
Yeah, it's because you got
Absolutely not.
Of course.
Danny
Listen.
Dimes is worth a start. Like I would start Danny Dimes over like I'm trying to think of somebody that like is like you, Justin Herbert.
And Herbert's playing the
Kansas
Chargers are
City.
playing KC?
Yeah,
Nah, I don't know if
I would.
do that.
I would
Okay.
personally.
Another gentleman's bet?
No, well,
Oh, okay.
They have a better week.
Yeah, who has a better week?
No,
See?
Sophie, did you already say
And then he's
Stafford?
gonna say
I'm
review
going
the
with
tape.
Stafford. I haven't said it yet, but I'd go Stafford.
Okay, you'll go Stafford. All right. So if anybody else got any questions, please feel free to comment. Everybody's saying got better, so thank you. Yes, I appreciate it. Keep me posted. Feel free to ask the questions. We already went into some questions, but before we even go into any deeper into the questions, I do want to give a shout out to our sponsors of the week. Our first one was I was hoping Best Time Go By was going to be here because he is one of the sponsors. That is Hammer Time. My bad. I keep forgetting to do that.
Good. I try to get him here, but he's busy.
Yeah, Hammer Time True Value Hardware. Again, shout out to Best Time Go By over there. Their location is 16380 East Warren Avenue, Detroit, Michigan. Great service, great prices, all of your hardware needs. You know, if you're gonna shop, you should be shopping local. By the way,
Absolutely.
They're the ones that sponsor like shows like these and give back to the community.
Support your local businesses, man.
100%, 100%, and
Nice tagline.
best hardware
Like that.
store in Hamtramck, Detroit, Michigan area, Metro Detroit area. You agree with that, Tony?
Absolutely. BG, man. BG's the man.
You know
Shout
what
out.
else is those, man?
Huh?
I'd not go by.
Oh, no
fact.
question.
Adnan,
No
for
question,
sure.
man.
Adnan is
I love that
hilarious.
guy.
Legend.
I never met him.
Absolutely. Legend.
Legend.
He's a great guy.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. The first person to recognize Adnan Gilbert as a legend is that man across from me.
Facts.
As soon as he discovered him.
Facts. No, you know what it is? When I knew he was a legend is when he started speaking. That's when you know legends.
True.
His advertising, man. His commercials,
crazy.
dude, they were A1.
Crazy.
A1.
Crazy.
Yeah, he is. He's doing it. He does a very good job with.
I mean, I drove past 5 Home Depots to go to his store.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I drove past 6 Home Depots and a Lowe's
Yeah.
to go to his store.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
I love it. I love
But
it.
I mean it
fellas.
though. Mine is fact. You can fact check that. You can go ask. I mean, I'm gonna call BG and ask him if you would.
Bro, there's no way you drove past
Yeah,
5
I
Home
did.
Depot. What did you drive around the city?
I did.
All right, then.
All right. Well, let's
I'm
keep
local.
let's
Hey,
keep-
I'm
check
loyal.
the
I'm
receipts.
loyal.
How about that? Check the receipts.
Okay.
Who spent more at Hamtramck Hardware and Hammer Time Hardware? Check the receipts.
Well, shout out to both of those businesses because they are the sponsors of our show. Just want to make sure, but let's keep the ball rolling. Let's get into something that happened this past week. So I want to get straight into this. Give our fans
The elephant
some
in the
time.
room, dude.
Yeah, the elephant in the room because we need to
Oof.
definitely have this conversation and talk about it and see what is going
That
on.
is
and
not the sound the elephant makes.
What?
Oof.
yeah, why are you trying to make the sound of the elephant? Make
I don't
right
know.
now?
I
He
wasn't
said
trying
an
to
elephant in the
make the
room.
sound. saying,
Dude,
he
I
wasn't.
wasn't. I wasn't.
Oh,
He
I'm
wasn't.
just saying
I
we're
was
about
gonna
to
say.
get into a very controversial topic, and you're in the middle of it, in the thick
Yes.
of things.
I mean,
again. How
again.
long have you been playing fantasy? First, let's ask that question. There you go.
What is that?
That's an elephant.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it-
Oh, wow.
That's an elephant.
That's a loud elephant.
So, family, how long have you been playing fantasy for?
A long time.
Over 10 years?
Oh, yeah.
Over 15 years?
You could say that.
Over 20 years?
Right on that fringe.
Okay, so you know the rules.
Absolutely.
Okay, just wanted to.
Okay, so let's
Get
clarify
started by
what
that.
happened for people that are going to be watching eventually or hopefully later on. Basically, let me ask you this question. I mean, let me make this statement. Okay, so basically, it was what day was it that you this happened? Do you remember or no?
First of all, do
Wednesday
you know
morning.
what we're talking about?
I do know.
Okay.
Wednesday morning.
Good, just so everybody in the audience knows.
Yeah.
You dropped a player Wednesday morning.
Okay.
Yes.
What player was that?
One James Robinson.
James Robinson. Okay, you dropped
Running
him.
back, Jacksonville
You dropped him.
Jaguars.
Family did. Nobody else in your family dropped. We just want to make this true. You dropped him.
Yes.
Okay, and it asks you, do you confirm this drop?
Yes.
Okay, so you dropped him.
Okay, so
Okay, cool. All right, we just
What
want to
is
make that clear.
So basically, he dropped James
He dropped
Robinson
James
for
Robinson.
Tennessee Titans defense, and basically he, I guess, I mean, I'm gonna let you tell your part, but he was able to get his player back. The commissioner decided to told all of us to not pick up that player because I guess Tony sent him a text message saying I guess that I made a mistake and dropped him.
Yes.
So okay, explain to us what exactly happened for people that are watching.
So that was the first night it got cold. So we turned on the furnace late
Family
night.
has
Are you talking
a
about your
story.
house?
This guy
Yeah,
already
yeah.
has
Okay.
a story. Go ahead.
So-
The alibi.
Usually
Your
I
thumbs were swollen. Is that what you're gonna lead
listen,
to?
listen. So usually I sleep, on my back. That night I happen to sleep on my right side. So
It's a
Wake
secret
it.
to dream. It's a sleep
Hold
on
on.
the right side, by the way, from what I heard.
I know.
Okay.
so
You should always be sleeping that way. But go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
So I wake up and it's Wednesday morning after the waiver is clear. So I look and I'm intent on picking up a 1 Tennessee Titans defense. So first thing I do, open my eyes, try to lift my right arm and it's numb. Okay? It's numb.
I'm glad you didn't explain this in the
So I end up, I mean, it was too long. So
Yeah.
I end up trying to pick up a fantasy player with my left hand. Now, I'll tell you guys one thing. If you guys are right-handed, it's very difficult as you're concerned with your health because your right arm is numb to pick up a person with your left hand. So, with all the concern of what's going on my right arm, I end up going to pick up a Tennessee defense, and I go to and drop Cole Clement or whoever the tight end for, and James Robinson's on my bench because, of course, my team is stacked.
What's your record?
I'm 1-1.
Okay. Doesn't sound like a record.
I mean,
of a
it's week
stacked
2.
team.
Anyway, stop interrupting.
I'm just saying.
So, as soon as it happens, so I end up picking them up in both leagues. Now, luckily, this didn't happen in the other league because the team's not as stacked as Champions League, you know? So,
And the commissioner's more strict. Go ahead.
that is, I don't want to comment on
It wouldn't
that.
fly in the other
Hold on, I don't want to
Facts.
comment on that.
It
So
wouldn't
the
fly in
fact
that.
is, so
Are you
that
the commissioner?
guys,
Yeah.
word of advice: use your dominant hand. If you need to wait an extra, hour or 2 hours, go ahead and wait. But don't pick up with the left hand.
So that's what seriously, that's the excuse? You had to come up with
So
more than that.
then I was notified that it was
James Robinson.
James Robinson. Like, hey, why you give up on it?
But
I'm like,
ask
no, I
for
didn't.
confirmation.
Man, listen, man. At that point,
Who texted
my
you?
concern is my right arm.
You're right. But you go to the gym.
No. We're talking about early morning.
Okay.
We're talking about early morning.
You play
So,
basketball
I
5
do
times
all
a
my
week.
pickups and drops on my left hand. What are you talking about right now?
well, you know what? I mean,
all this
you're
on that.
This guy
ambidextrous
knows
or
how.
whatever
This
it's
guy knows
called.
how. This guy's got handles. Use both hands.
Right.
Goes to the left. Goes to the.
But it's early morning, and the fact that my right hand was numb, and I didn't know why.
Okay, who texted you?
I don't want to say. Someone texted me, and then I immediately notified the commissioner, hey, this is, obviously, listen, there's precedent in that league for someone dropping a player and then calling the commissioner back and saying, hey, it was a mistake.
Who did that?
Out of the depth.
When?
With Zach Ertz.
I thought it was Moses.
Okay, this is funny though. See,
Hold on.
The two people that did it, the most
Again, it's
controversial people
precedent
in the league.
But all of a sudden, now it's controversy. You know what? Listen,
It was
you know what I said? I
controversy back
said,
then, too.
I don't have a problem with it going to a vote because at the end of the day, if it goes to a vote and they vote, it's opening up the can of worms.
100%.
Because other people are going to make drops, and if I'm high on waivers, I'm looking out for this guy or looking out for this guy. So people just do the right thing. It's very simple. Use common sense in those situations. Doesn't have to get blown out of proportion like it is. And there's a couple people that were upset about the move, but I mean it's common sense. You're not dropping James Robinson.
Yeah, let me shine in on that as a commissioner. I got a lot of love for Tony.
We all do.
Yeah, this has nothing.
No,
This
I
has
don't think
nothing.
anybody does more than the coach.
Facts.
Coach Moti.
This is nothing personal. This is just on a competitive level. All right. I can see why you would drop James Robinson. I'll be honest with you. Like, first of all, he's struggling. All right.
And the team is stacked.
And your team is stacked, and you gotta pick up a Tennessee defense, which is not bad. I mean, they start off the year bad, but I think they're gonna do better. So I get it. See, but as commissioner, like I feel like, you got 15 plus years of fantasy. Like to me, that's a rookie mistake.
Yeah. Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? Like
20 plus years.
yeah.
He's
That won't
20
slide.
years. Hey, 2001.
Dude.
Yeah, that won't slide. That won't slide in the league.
I was so concerned, man. My
I
arm
get
was
it.
numb. I lifted it,
Right,
smacked myself in the
See,
face.
now, yeah,
I get it.
Right.
I get
And
it.
that's what I was.
I do a lot of things with my left
I don't-
hand. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know if you guys it's ever happened to you guys.
No.
It was the first time it's ever happened to me. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on with my right? I lift it and it smacks me square in the face.
No.
Hey.
He did open up.
And that
a can of
probably
worms on
caused
this,
some.
'cause
That probably caused some,
You know what I really think happened?
dysfunction. You know what I'm saying? I became disoriented.
I think somebody called him and said, "Hey, what are you doing? Why would you?"
No,
actually
come
do that
on,
move?"
man. You know I'm not driving.
Possibly.
You know I'm not driving.
but look how addicting
Yeah.
fantasy is. Fehmi, first thing he woke up, he got out his phone.
right.
He got out his phone. Let me check my team.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Sources say that you made that move at 8 o'clock. You usually have your coffee. We checked the cameras at that gas station right there.
You have your coffee between 7:30 and 7:45 every morning.
Not that more. I'm telling you, I was concerned, man. And I'm telling you, when I got smacked in the face by my right arm, it caused me to be disoriented, and probably.
So
led me to that.
do we all get this mulligan? Does every single you get
If
one
you
mulligan
drop-
every year?
okay,
Is that what
if
it is
you're
now?
dropping who?
You know, if you're dropping who?
We all mess up and say
100% you do. 100% you do. Now, 100%
Common
you do.
sense.
I
It
messed
depends
up.
who. As long as you
Nah.
notify. Here's my thing.
Nah,
As
it
long
doesn't
as you
matter who
notify.
now.
Yeah, that doesn't
No,
matter.
Doesn't matter who now.
No.
Because he's
Okay, how
not
about
a
this?
clear-cut superstar.
How about
Facts.
this?
Right, and he's not.
Facts.
How about this?
I could see him down the line, maybe being
How
a
about
player.
how
100% he could be.
Listen,
100% he
it's
could
not
be.
a mulligan.
He's struggling.
It's
There's a
common
mulligan.
sense.
There's a mulligan.
So if you're dropping somebody and notifying the commissioner within minutes of that transaction where nothing has happened, we pointed to an example of, all right, let's say you drop Naheem Hines, for example, and then 6 hours later, Jonathan Taylor gets hurt, and you want to, I made a mistake. You can't do that. That's common sense. Use common sense, people. It's fantasy. It can become competitive, but at the end of the day, use common sense. And you guys are not opening up, this dysfunction.
So I'm gonna make such a scenario, Sophie, and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, I agree with Tony. I think common sense does have to be a factor in there because mistakes do happen, and at the end of the day, it's okay to I was only just trying to start a problem with Tony, and I knew that this was going to be a segment.
Bro, even
all right?
he knows.
So, at the end of the day, though, Sophie,
Don't
2
tell
years
me what I
ago,
know
this
and
happened
what
to
I
me in
don't
the RNFL. Basically, Monday night game, I had the Saints defense, or a team defense, and, that game wasn't going to be affected anymore, but I was close in standings with other people on points. And so I looked at, my next week matchup. I was like, I'm about to scoop up this defense, because they were on a bye, so they were available, okay? But I didn't know that it was going to drop my defense on Monday night.
Same week, right.
Same week, because it was Monday, but I ended up doing it. I thought it was like a waiver claim. You know what I'm saying? So that ended up happening. They told me, nope, it's your fault. So I had no defense for that week. Now, alhamdulillah, it didn't end up being no problem or anything like that.
Oh, they gave it back to you?
No, they didn't.
Okay.
They didn't. They said you got to deal with it.
Right.
All right, and I was upset.
To
and I
me,
was
that's a
disappointed.
different scenario.
Why is that different?
You're comparing apples to oranges.
No, I'm not. I
Compare apples to
made
apples.
a mistake. I made a mistake.
Okay.
I made a mistake.
All right, hold on.
To claim a waiver player.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Okay, do you think that if you were to drop Chris Carson, we would say Chris Carson and James Robinson are in the same boat?
I'd rather have
No,
Carson.
no, no,
Okay,
no, no, no.
give me an example of a starter who's
Miles
struggling.
Gaskin.
Good
Yeah,
one.
That's Miles
That's a
Gaskin.
good
Yeah,
one.
that's Miles Gaskin.
That's a good one.
Don't try to come at me.
Droppable.
Michael Gaskin.
Hold on.
Eventually could be droppable.
can't-
Mike
You can't
Davis.
say.
Hey, Mike Davis.
Or Mike Davis. Eventually could be droppable.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't compare James Robinson and Mike Davis.
Yeah, you
Why
can.
not?
Why
Or
not?
Miles
Not Mike
Gaskin.
Davis.
Come
Miles
on.
Gaskin's a little closer.
No,
I
man.
think so.
All right, Josh
Melvin
Jacobs.
Gordon.
Josh
Hell
Jacobs.
no. Hell no.
No, James
Ja-
Robinson and not Josh
no,
Jacobs.
no,
are
no.
not the same.
Josh Jacobs to me is a man.
I
Oh
think they're
my
the same.
God, man, they're
He's
the
coming
same.
back. He's
They're
coming
the
back.
same.
He's coming back.
Josh Jacobs.
He's hurt.
Oh, he's hurt. He played.
Yeah, and he had a 20-point game.
Yeah, right.
Come on, then.
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
they
all right.
had 20
Guys,
points all
they
season.
got drafted in a close
Yes.
situation. Right now, they're still similar.
The only reason why James Robinson got drafted the reason that where he did was because of the running back the situation.
ETN
Yeah, that guy
got
got
hurt.
hurt.
Obviously.
Right,
All right.
that's what I'm saying.
This
What do
one,
you mean that's what you're saying? That's a
Yeah.
fact.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not like he did
So
it
if
because he
you
was
drop,
such a
is
stud
anybody
player.
dropping a third rounder by week 2 that's not hurt?
no.
It's possible, man.
Like who?
Could happen.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Production.
Like who? Who is dropping his third round? It's common sense.
Shit, I'll drop Davis.
Mike Davis.
Mike Davis, man. He don't look good.
Davis.
He don't look good at all.
Davis and James Robinson are not the same.
One got
They're
drafted.
not.
When did you draft?
They're
When
not.
did you draft James Robinson?
Third
Third
round.
round.
Third round?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, and if
That's
they
what I
drafted
said.
Mike Davis in the 4th, and he's ready to drop him. He's ready to drop him.
Man,
Facts.
it's
He's
not the
ready to
same
drop him. Third
situation.
and fourth round,
Mike
same-
Davis,
same-
somebody
same-
is in the. Cordell Patterson is taking away from his production. This guy is still by himself.
So what's his excuse for
What's
not
what?
producing?
Urban Meyer.
Urban Meyer,
Okay,
yeah.
So the coach is there the whole time.
Yeah.
He's gonna change.
All right, man.
Hey,
Anyway,
we got a great question. It says Trevor Lawrence versus Justin Fields. I want to go off on a quick limb right here and just say this. Welcome to the Justin Fields show, beginning today. I'm just letting y'all know
are we
right
changing
now.
the name? I thought it was the Fantasy Guys.
Yeah, it's going to be Justin Fields' team from now on the Bears. I'm not saying that he's going to be a fantasy stud beginning this year, but he is going to be startable. And I'm so happy BG dropped him because that was the one thing I was worried about was my quarterback position. And I now believe that it's solidified, especially in that league where he's going to be running. Justin Fields is not giving up that position anymore for the Bears. Even if they lose today, it's the way that he is going to execute that offense. And I'm going to bring up something I brought up on the Wednesday show. It was 3rd and 10 against the Bengals. The Bengals just scored 2 touchdowns to come back down by a field goal. 20-17. It was 3rd and 10. No one was open. Justin Fields ran for a first down, and then they milked the clock for the rest of the game. That's what he brings to you as a player. For the Bears wise, for fantasy wise, I'm starting Justin Fields. The Browns have struggled against the quarterback. I think that he's a good start this week. I'm not gonna say he's gonna be blowing up, but Lawrence, dude, I like Trevor Lawrence. I don't like Urban Meyer. I think he's a terrible signing. He sits there and he told Vic Fangio that every week is like playing against Alabama. You could tell he's the better. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell he's dizzy. And I personally think Urban Meyer was a huge, terrible signing.
Why do you think he's a bad signing? The guy's won everywhere he's won.
Except the NFL.
But you're judging him 2 games into the season.
It's the way that they're playing. I heard.
Yeah, Nick Saban didn't win in the NFL too. He's a great college football
Well,
coach.
he only played how many? But he at least played a full season for you to judge him on. So what?
No, I think Nick Saban had like 3 years.
Hey, let's be real. Everybody came into the season knowing Jacksonville's not going to be good.
It's the way
exactly. It's the way. But I really
They're going to judging him on 2 games.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
You're
not.
judging him on 2 games. Always. I'm like, that's not a fair sample size.
Terrible signing.
Man.
I would not be surprised that he does not. After this year, he's done.
He might listen.
Wow.
He might
I
not
would not
pan
be
out in the
surprised.
NFL, but that's not. I don't
I
think
think
that's
he's
fair.
And it's not going to be Jacksonville. It's going to be him.
The guy's
It's gonna be him.
very competitive. The guy's won every single level, every school he's been, from Bowling Green to Utah,
Controversial-
Ohio State,
a
a lot of
controversial
times
everywhere.
Florida. But the guy has won everywhere that he's been. So I mean, you got to give him more than 2 games to be like, hey man,
No, I respect him.
you know,
Hey,
like, hey dude.
I mean, let's be real.
the judgment
Coaching in the
thing.
NFL and coaching college players is a lot different ballgame.
Big
Okay,
time.
but look at this. The
Right.
guy from Carolina.
'Cause of money.
The guy from Carolina. Last year, they didn't do too good. Now they're 3-0 in their second year. So, Matt
Come on,
Rule, I
man.
think.
But
is
he's
the
shown,
coach.
man.
He's
What do you
shown.
know? Last year, Carolina
he's
had
got
the number 8
players
pick in
around him, bro.
They had
He's
the
got
number 8
players
pick,
around
so they
him.
didn't do good last
I mean,
year.
it's kind of easy to, it's a little bit easier to win in the NFL when you're giving it to Christian McCaffrey, and then you got
Oh,
wide
but-
receivers
but
on the
Christian
outside.
McCaffrey's been hurt.
Their defense is playing solid. When he got hurt, they didn't play well.
Hey, speaking of Carolina, would you drop Robbie Anderson?
Yeah, he's droppable.
Okay.
He
Who
is.
was he picked?
I'm glad he picked him up in the 5th round. By the way, I remember that.
Okay, but
I'm not saying
just-
Just saying that's.
They're all within that. They're all within that.
Somebody
top
dropped him.
player. So somebody could say, "Hey, I'll give you James Robinson for Robbie Anderson," and nobody would say, "Okay, that's a fair trade."
okay.
That's a fair
No,
trade. Would you
nobody
veto
would say that.
Would you?
I can't say I would veto it. No.
You wouldn't veto it.
But the point is this, man. The point is,
I know Tony. That's why I guess maybe it's a little biased
Yeah,
on me, man.
You know what? He should have always
bro,
given the benefit of the
if
doubt.
it
man.
was him, if it
guy's
was
always getting the
anyone,
benefit of the doubt.
if
I
it was
wouldn't
him,
have-
it
I
was
wouldn't
anyone
have
else.
given the benefit of the
James
doubt.
Robinson. If it was me, it would be a problem.
James Robinson?
I'm the young one.
Hey,
Hold on, man.
I think it was,
Stop.
if it was me, I'd have a lot of obstacles to try to overcome.
Well, I wouldn't be with me.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm just saying.
It wouldn't be with me, and I have the number 1 waiver.
Okay.
So if you drop James Robinson, I wouldn't say, "Hey, tough luck."
I think
It's
you
common
prob-
sense.
I think you probably would.
Listen. How about this? It's okay. Drop James Robinson, but if another running back, top running back, accidentally gets dropped, then guess who's picking him up? This guy.
But you can't drop that running back because he's on a do not cut list.
No.
There's
There's
certain
a lot of
players. There's certain
players.
players.
Bro,
Right.
Justin
He wasn't one of
Jefferson.
them.
James Robinson's not one of them.
No.
So Yahoo is telling you drop that bum.
We should have a vote. Hey,
He's saying he's droppable.
hey,
Drop-
he is droppable.
And
James
Yahoo's
Robinson is droppable.
recommendations.
Right.
They put Tennessee's defense against
Over
James
there,
Robinson. Alright, anyways, we got people commenting. So let's answer that question. Lawrence or Fields? Lawrence is playing against Arizona. Fields is playing against Cleveland. Sufi, who you got?
Man, that's a good question, man.
Well, I mean, of course it's a good question. Why are you taking so long to answer?
I know that's right, man. You know what? I'm gonna roll with Trevor Lawrence, man. I just think he was the number 1 quarterback for a reason. Everybody's all hyped up with Justin Fields. I mean, the guy hasn't even started a full game yet, man. And everybody's just like, oh my God, Justin Fields, like the next, best thing, man. I'm just gonna roll with Trevor Lawrence, man. I think the guy has a lot of receivers, a lot of weapons. He's got an
Do
arm.
you
He
even
can
know
also
who they're
run.
playing?
Arizona.
So Arizona.
Minnesota just dropped 34 points on him, and they missed a game-winning
Who's
field
Jacksonville
goal.
playing?
Jacksonville's playing Arizona.
So
Yeah.
we're talking
and
about
you're
Justin
playing-
Fields.
Yeah,
They're playing
I'm rolling with
Chicago.
Trevor
I mean,
Lawrence.
No, he's going Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah,
Cleveland.
and you got Myles Garrett and you got Javainian Clowney. I mean, they can cause chaos for Justin.
You know,
Fields,
that's
for a
the
rookie
first
quarterback.
time that this guy, I've known him for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
This is the first time he actually got it right.
About
Names. You're horrible with names.
okay.
Actually, it was borderline. I don't know if he said
He didn't. Hold on.
Jadeveon Clowney.
Who?
Jadeveon Clowney. Jadeveon Clowney.
Davion Clowney, yeah.
So here we go. We got some people commenting.
Yeah,
Let's
hell
go. Let's go.
yeah.
With it. Oh, wait, answer.
For
Most
sure.
Fields or Lawrence?
Real quick, what you said about Fields, I agree. He's gonna eventually be a good quarterback, but not today. I think he's gonna have a bad game today. I'm going Lawrence also.
Field.
Tony.
I think the better matchup is going to be Lawrence.
Thank you.
I'm going to have to go Lawrence.
Yeah, just take.
You guys know Cleveland is the number 3 team against the whatever quarterback, like worst team, as in like good for quarterbacks, and
Yeah.
you know Tyrod Taylor was balling against them
Right.
before he got hurt. I'm just throwing it out there, guys. Fields can run. That gives you a huge advantage. I can see him getting over 80 yards rushing.
At
easily.
Cleveland.
90 yards. That's a lot.
Yeah. You know he had. I
No,
think
he's
he had
solid. He's gonna be
60
solid.
from the
So
third
what's
quarter.
his projection?
18.
Are you gonna boom Philly him?
No.
No, he can't.
No.
What's Lawrence?
Listen, me personally, I look at it like a 60, 70 yard rushing touchdown and then 180 yards passing.
Hey, don't take away nothing from Fields, man. He actually made a couple of great throws
Yeah,
last week.
drops.
They just dropped them.
Yeah,
so-
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, he's ready.
Welcome
he's ready,
to the show.
but
He will
I
not
think
give
the
up that
easier
spot.
matchup is Jacksonville.
Yeah, but who's he going against? Andy Dalton. Come on. I mean, it's not like
Yeah, yeah.
that's a bold
No, we didn't say
statement.
Another
Andy
week.
Dalton's not that
Manino
good.
Ghazali, another week of the Fantasy Guys, another week of hitting on Tony. Sundays are good days.
Good morning, Munir Ghazali.
Yes, it's almost, that's good afternoon now. It's 12
Who's
o'clock. Alright,
Is he related to AG?
Ziad
Yeah, his
Hadi.
nephew.
Shout out to
You know.
Ziad, Act Accordingly, Bash and Z. Great guys, help me out with
One or
everything.
two, at least.
They're on the show in a couple weeks, but I think they're after you guys.
Who's
after
that?
you guys, Ziad Hadi. You know Ziad,
Act
right?
accordingly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
So, risky trade advice. I have
Yeah,
Najee Harris
for sure.
and Tyson Williams. The other team has CMC. Should I do it? I'm going to quickly say no.
What?
Najee and Tyson Williams for CMC. No. I'm going to quickly say no. Hamstrings, don't mess with it. CMC has had lower leg injuries the past 2 years. You don't want to be the guy that's sitting there waiting for CMC to come back, CMC to come
Hey,
back.
man.
So
I'm
you're
saying, don't do
saying
it.
there's a trade proposal?
TMZ
Yeah.
So they're
reported.
offering.
You know how he got hurt?
Ooh.
Who?
CMC?
Are you being sarcastic or are you
No.
being serious? What?
TMZ
He was
reported.
out the night before?
He was.
Oh, I seen
he
some
was
pictures.
in there the day before.
Oh,
Where?
Say that.
I seen some pictures.
Where?
With a
Yeah. Wookie.
Okay.
Kyle is
yeah.
here, be
So you
careful.
think that had something to do with it?
Oh,
I mean,
hey, listen, man.
I mean, depending on the position, but
Whoa.
no,
do you mean,
no,
what pause?
no.
What positions are you talking
I'm
about?
saying he played wide receiver,
Like
right?
football position or like
He played a
running back?
slot sometimes, running
right.
back.
For sure.
Just want to make sure.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like the cutting and the moving.
That's true.
It might affect the hamstring.
You know,
Oh,
By the way,
100%.
people are watching, tune in, by the way. Ask any questions. You know, we got some viewers on right now. But go ahead, continue.
I would take CMC. I know you said you wouldn't. I would. If somebody offered me that for CMC, I would. I mean, Najee Harris hasn't shown me really anything right now, and
2
that
games, he's
offense-
had 18. and-
well, you're ready to fire Urban Meyer after 2 games. So I mean, I know you're saying now it's like, hey, dude, this
Urban
guy-
Meyer is ready to
Yeah, I
leave
don't
after
know.
2 games.
That's what
I'm
he's
telling you.
saying.
That's
He's
what
saying
I'm
he's
saying.
gonna leave.
He's gonna leave. I didn't say fire him. He doesn't want to
Yeah.
be there anymore.
He has some health concerns too,
I
Urban
would
Meyer.
take. I think the reward over the risk with CMC. I mean, if that guy comes back, I mean, the guy's good for 25, 30 points every game he plays.
Every
the guy's
game.
25,
Yeah,
30
automatic.
Points. That's like automatic.
All it takes is one more night
Yeah.
of going out and bang. Next thing you know,
I
it ain't
mean,
going back
you
anymore.
were talking about NFL players.
Speaking
You don't
of
think he's the
bang.
only one that
That's
goes.
exactly what-
You think he's the only one that goes out?
No, but in all
I
seriousness, a hamstring, dude, that's dangerous, man.
I mean,
Hey,
It's
at the
dangerous.
end of the day, listen, man, it all depends. If you have another running back that you can plug in there.
He does. He has David Montgomery.
Okay, I'm doing it then
So
for
you're
Najee
taking-
Harris.
you're
Najee
taking-
Harris, because you have that luxury of trading for CMC. You're not going to get him at a lower price than Najee Harris.
well, I can't
and,
believe we're
Tyson
actually talking
Williams.
about this, man. If CMC
Yo,
is
you guys
available,
are-
I'd go after him.
I just
Mo
we're
Sizzle.
agreeing.
No, I'm
you
sorry.
agree with me?
Yeah, you should
Okay,
take.
all right,
You should
good,
make the
all right,
trade.
good.
Let's hear about this.
Ziad,
I'm rubbing off on you.
Ziad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've known Ziad, longer than you guys, and he was commissioner in my first league when I won the championship. So I have a lot of respect for him.
AZFL?
But
We got too many championships. You guys start letting us know.
all right, no, Ziad know what's up.
All right.
So, but Pre-injury, I would have thought about that trade. So you guys are talking about after an injury. Hell no. I would never do it.
Kel trade.
Hell no, he's always injured.
Facts.
McCaffrey's always injured. The guy got injured, what, last year? I mean...
Year before that?
Yeah, he got
the year
no,
before
no,
that,
no.
he played.
No.
He missed
The year
some games.
before that, he did. But I'll tell you, man, listen. You're not going to get him at a cheaper discount. You make the trade.
All right.
Because he got David Montgomery. If he didn't have another running back, then I'm...
So you're giving up on Najee Harris, which
No,
in
that's
most
not what I'm
leagues,
saying.
in most leagues was a first round pick.
He's not CMC.
Right? I know, of course he's not.
That
Of course he's not.
offensive line is horrible. They're
Yeah,
probably
it is.
the worst
It
offensive
is.
line
No,
in the
he's-
league.
It's two games.
Hey,
It's
Najee
two
Harris
games.
will end up a top 10.
I like Najee Harris.
is getting. He's over 90% of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
snap. He's living on the
100%.
field.
100%.
Dude, but this
Yeah.
is not college, man. You have defensive linemen
Okay,
that are
all right.
faster,
Let's
bigger,
put
stronger
this
than
scenario.
college, man.
Okay, let's put this scenario.
not
Najee
gonna dominate.
Harris is not on my team. Do you like him now?
I mean, he's okay, but
He
if
likes
you
him
have a
better
chance-
more now.
If you have a chance to get the best player in fantasy, the guy gets drafted #1 every year
But he just came
because
off a big
a
injury.
hamstring injury. Dude.
Hey, those
Yeah.
hamstring. Hey, so
You know that's what got him last
Hey,
year.
let's just
I
say-
still have hamstring issues
Hey,
to this day. And
let-
it probably happened
But
like
let's
you
3
don't
just
years
say
have the
he's
same
got-
trainers.
he's got
and
great
medical,
physical therapy.
You don't have like the same access to
Let's let it
resources
go.
this guy has.
I agree.
They're working on him, every
Yeah,
day.
but now it's like he's like injury prone now.
I don't think he's.
Hey,
injured,
man,
bro.
listen, that hamstring going to get worked in the morning and at night.
Yeah.
Let's just
Hello.
say that.
For sure.
All right, League of Legends. I'm assuming this is BG. He says, Sufi, how was breakfast? So how was breakfast, Sufi?
Well, there was no breakfast.
Oh,
Voila.
You guys didn't go?
No.
Oh,
Wow, yes.
That's
I
all
was
your
hoping
fault.
that I was upset, man, that
It was a
I
weird
missed it.
morning, dude.
Who was
Everything
it on?
I had planned didn't happen.
Wow.
Who was breakfast had to pay? Who had to pay for breakfast
Today was BG.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
why
that's
he's
why.
asking.
Last week was epic. Did you tell him?
Super epic or?
It was like a $200.
The,
Oh,
the mango,
whoa.
the
Oh, yeah.
mango dinner.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
the mango.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad.
You wanna get
I'm
on
glad
it?
I
You
didn't
wanna
get in on it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
But
Oh,
if
trust
Moti
me.
would have got in, he would have been paying like
Facts.
2 weeks.
Hey.
Wow,
Facts.
Oh,
he
2 weeks in a row.
jump in the water.
Hey,
hey,
don't be
Jump in the
attacking,
water,
bro.
dude.
Don't be
I'm just
attacking.
saying, this is
Yeah, that's true.
NFL.
You know what?
and
You
he's
did
able
what
to
you
jump in the water with
listen, you
sharks.
did what you did. You welcomed them to the league.
I
You
love
know
him.
what?
I love
If
Moti.
anybody's coming back, if anybody's gonna show fight,
If anybody can come back, I believe it's Moti.
I know
But
that's
I'm just
right.
saying, right now, after
Yeah.
2 weeks, the sample size, if it
Yeah.
was up to, they fired him. He'd be out of the league. He'd be out of the league.
That's true.
Hey.
He'd be kicked out.
That's true.
Hey,
This is why we appreciate Sophie, man.
I know how to swim, but I just hamstring. I
Hey,
caught
the
hamstring hurt me.
hamstrings,
Yeah.
it's slowing him down a little bit.
All right,
That's
my name is
crazy,
Jose.
man.
Said, what's a good trade package to receive for Josh Allen? I got Josh Allen, and I'm thinking of trading him. Try to get yourself a good running back, like an RB. What y'all
Two?
think? 2
Like
borderline.
a James Robinson?
There you go.
No, I wouldn't do that because
Why?
James Robinson is showing. He hasn't really shown enough to really.
Droppable.
I feel
He's
safe.
droppable.
No, I'm trying to think of a good RB2.
I mean, it's supposed to be James Robinson.
James Robinson, a good RB2.
He's supposed to be
Believe it or not,
RB2.
That's
Hey,
actually
he's
not
a
bad.
RB2, bro.
He's an RB2.
High
He's
RB3
RB2.
maybe?
he's a RB2.
High RB, can you make the argument he's a high
He's a
RB3?
He's a flex
hold on.
option.
All right, let me ask this question: is he starting on your team as a RB1?
Right now, I'd rather have Cordell Patterson.
Oh my God, go to sleep, man.
Do you
Go to
have
sleep.
Cordell Patterson?
I do.
Yeah.
Congratulations, that's a nice pickup, by the way.
Hey.
I like Cordell
Hey.
Patterson.
No, but you brought up Josh Jacobs.
And
I'd rather have Josh
You could
Jacobs.
start him as a
Then James
receiver and
Robinson.
a running back.
I know.
Dual threat.
It's close.
Yeah.
It's close to me. James
What?
Robinson and
Josh Jacobs.
It's close,
Who's
but
gonna have?
I'd rather have
I'll-
Jacobs.
I'd
I'll
have
go
Josh
Jacobs
Jacobs.
because of what the Vegas
I'm
Raiders are
telling you,
doing.
exactly.
And Urban Meyer, again, I'm staying away from that guy.
That can change, man.
Josh Allen or Matt Stafford this week. Stafford outperformed Josh Allen the last 2 weeks. Crazy, right?
It
Josh
is
Allen,
crazy.
low key, is not having a good year, guys.
Who are they playing against?
He's outside of the top 10.
He's,
Hey,
quarterbacks.
Teddy Bridgewater is outperforming Josh Allen, and that's
All right,
crazy.
so who
It's
did
How about
just
this?
too
Daniel
Pittsburgh?
Jones is
And-
outperforming
yeah.
Josh
They
Allen.
played Pittsburgh and who else? Buffalo.
They played Miami
Miami.
last week.
Miami. Are they two
They
good
scored
defenses?
35.
Yeah, they buried him.
Yeah, but
They buried him.
guess what they did though? They ran the ball.
That's what I was
They're
gonna say.
trying to balance that offense.
Okay,
I'm
Zach
saying,
Moss.
Josh
He's a
Allen-
Zach Moss owner. Do you still got him or you dropped him?
I do got him.
Oh, okay. Did you start him on the
He's-
bench?
My
He's
man,
droppable.
listen, bro.
He's droppable.
Zach Moss, Michael Carter, these are all names that are in his starting lineup.
No, that's not true.
Did you start Michael? Hold on. Did you start Zach Moss? Have you started Zach Moss? Has he been in
No.
your starting lineup?
No.
No?
No.
What about Michael Carter?
Yes.
Okay.
But
listen.
you fail to mention All my other positions are stacked.
Facts.
So I had to sacrifice something, and it was my RB2. But right now, you have James Robinson, and right now, I have Cordell Patterson and Zach Moss, and to me, they're both equivalent to James Robinson, or close to it.
Yeah,
in that ballpark.
a better year than
In that
James
ballpark.
Robinson.
They're in that ballpark. What's his name scored? Cordell Patterson scored more points in 1 week than James Robinson all season. So that's a fun fact, Fahmy.
Probably Zach Moss is on that list too. Cause
Exactly.
They didn't get two
Hey, Buffalo's playing
exactly.
Miami.
last week. Buffalo was playing Washington.
And they ran the ball. It was 35-0.
So
man.
answer the question, guys. I guess Josh Allen, Matt Stafford. I'm quickly gonna say Matt Stafford
For this
Shootout.
game or for the season?
This week,
And Josh Allen plays who this week?
Washington.
I'm sorry.
I probably roll with Stafford this
It
week.
gets worse.
How about?
I thought that his starter was Zach Moss.
Yeah.
You would have been lucky to start Moss. This guy has started Michael Carter week 1, and then a one Damian Williams of the Chicago Bears as his RB2.
Okay, what's my record?
I can't
What's
tell
my,
from
it's,
here.
it's
Undefeated?
2-0.
I can't tell
And I'm
from here.
smacking cats by an average of 30 points. So let's talk about my surrounding cast, everybody else that I have.
That's what's crazy about fantasy
Yeah,
is that you
smacking cats. You failed to mention that, Fahmy.
That won't last though, too. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah,
My man.
Yeah, Will.
You need to run it back now. It
Listen,
won't
bro.
last.
No, listen. I got to run it back. I got Cordell Patterson.
If you get stunned in the playoffs, you're gonna be like, "Wow, what the heck? It's rigged."
Hey, give me.
That's because
okay,
you-
what's your stance on Cordell Patterson? What do you think about him?
Oh yeah.
He'll be all right.
Oh, I think he'd be all right.
He'll be all right.
For sure, 100%. I think he'd be all right.
Yeah.
I just don't. I never liked Michael Carter.
I dropped him.
Yeah, I never
Oh,
liked Zach
hey.
Moss. I always knew Singletary. By the way, I hooked up Nibs with Singletary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My return. I mean, he's still beating me as far as the return, so he's winning right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But going back to the Josh Allen Stafford, right?
I
quick.
do that. That's the effect I have after I kind of smacked you up in week 1. You kind of
I make a trade. I'll do.
You got dizzy.
For sure, I
It
did.
happened with BG.
Your knees
I
were
did.
wobbling.
Hey,
I set
BG.
you up. I set BG
Hey,
up,
listen,
and I
he
set
set
you up.
BG up. He was
Hey.
smacking up BG in
That's
week
what I
1.
do.
But he's in that breakfast club. So me and BG ended up with a truce that ended up costing almost $300.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Chess, not checkers, guys. Look what I did to out of football, fantasy football.
Yo,
career.
hey, get his.
Hey,
Yo,
hold
don't
on.
mention his
Did
name. Do not
I
mention
ended
his name.
fantasy football
Do
career.
not mention his
He
name.
messed with my boy Hussein a couple years ago, and I personally took that. I took that personally, man. I did.
Hold on.
You messed
If-
up my boy Hussein. I made sure I ended his fantasy football career.
Hey, let me tell you
Last
something.
year, I
If
personally
anybody,
played the playoffs.
hey, this guy's loyalty
He knows
right
it.
here.
Yeah.
He put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
He did.
He put him in
I'm
the
a
coffin.
cutthroat. I'm cutthroat.
He
I'm
put him in the
cutthroat.
coffin.
He
Out
did.
of this, nailed
I
it
did.
in.
I whooped him. I said, Hussein, dude, listen, I'm from the old school, man. You want it, you earn it. I ain't no participation trophies.
Nah.
You want it,
I'll
you
give
go
you
get it.
that.
Hussein, you want to get it,
I
you
will
beat
give you
me.
that.
But guess
For
what?
sure.
I guarantee I'll take care of Ada for you. And you know I did. I busted him up last year.
Hey, stop
And
saying busted him up.
I did bust him up.
No, you didn't.
I did bust him up.
The guy suffered injuries to his roster.
Who had more injuries than me last year?
Me.
Hey, first pick, I had Barkley out for the season.
McCaffrey.
Second pick, okay, I had Austin Eckler out
had
for
Mixon.
8 weeks.
But that's
Who?
not his
Mixon.
name.
Who?
Mixon.
I'd have Eckler over Mixon.
My
I
name,
had
you
third
would.
pick,
Please,
Godwin.
can you pronounce
Got
his
hurt
name
again.
correctly?
I had Miles Sanders.
Ah, he's a bum.
I'm just telling you.
But I'm saying Miles Sanders is a bum. Even if he played, he's a bum.
100%. Even Arif, he was plagued with injuries all
Name
year.
his injuries.
And here's the crazy thing.
None.
His injuries, Arif's injuries were mid-game. So he couldn't do nothing about having the guy.
Give me an
taking the guy
example.
out.
Yo,
Give me
that's
an
part of
example.
fantasy,
That's part
dog.
of
I'm just
Yeah.
telling you. It just happened in
Yeah.
games and
The
he just
number
ended up
2
playing
pick
this guy.
out for the season.
Hey, let me tell you something, bro.
Hey,
This guy,
we got people saying Sufi needs to be every week correspondent. Sufi, man, you live by here all day. Come through, man.
listen,
you know?
man.
I
Hold
can't- I
on,
don't
man.
wanna spend
First
too
of
much
all,
time
that's
with
not
this
in
guy
my
right here, man.
contract.
Fabulous.
I have a specific clause in my contract
So
that he's
no
only
price.
limited, to 3 times.
3 times.
3 times. That's it.
Yo, I
Believe me,
think.
man, 3 times is a lot. It's too much.
Hey,
Maybe next
hey,
year.
I think they're taking a shot at me. That means if Sufi's here every week, then where's my seat at?
No, you're.
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah,
I mean, I signed the contract. That's what I was wondering.
Contract is not.
Is it,
Yo.
do you guys get paid? Do you get paid?
Yo, hey,
Hey,
that's
is it- is it-
something we don't
hey, we
talk
can
about.
wait.
That's something we don't talk about. You know what I'm saying? We don't pay taxes on.
What's
Can
wrong
I
with
take a
you,
sip
man?
of this coffee right quick, man? Hey, man. Answer that question. Moti, we didn't even answer my man's question, man.
Yeah.
We'll go back.
I think this week Josh Allen's gonna come back versus Washington. I know Washington got the fearsome 4 up front, but I think this is the week where his the passing game comes through as far as Diggs and Beasley and Sanders. I like him.
You want to know who?
And Knox.
You want to know who I'm not digging this year?
Diggs.
Stephon.
What's up with him?
Josh Allen. I don't think it's him. I think it's Josh Allen, man. I think teams. Dude, when teams got that, you know what I'm saying?
Film.
Yeah, film. They prepare for you the next year. That's why I like rookies, is because teams don't really got film.
Man, but they got to prove it, man. It's not that easy, man, to get into.
I mean, I think their offensive line is struggling, so, I mean, that's part of it, too. You know, as the season goes on, their run game will probably get a little bit better because it's, you know, the weather is getting colder and they're just not going to pass as much.
So Stafford or Josh Allen this week?
I think it's a big game. It's going to be high scoring. I think I might have to lean to Stafford.
All right, Stafford or Josh Allen?
I'm rolling with Stafford.
Stafford or Josh Allen?
Stafford because he's at home.
He's at home. Hey, by the way, I got a question for you guys. Tom Brady or Jalen Hurts?
Man, I'm going to take the GOAT.
Man, believe it or
Out
not,
Antonio
man.
Brown.
I mean,
Yeah,
you got
that
Mike
don't-
Dallas
you got
has
Mike
7
Evans.
players on their front 7 on the COVID list.
Who?
7. Dallas.
Oh. I mean,
I'm not saying-
honestly, I'm taking Hurts. I'm doing
Hurts is
bro.
on pace for over 1,000 yards.
I gotta go Hurts, man. I got Tom Brady starting. I'm actually considering trying to pick up a quarterback, but I'm not gonna do it because the only people available are Teddy Bridgewater, and I don't want to do that. I'm not going down that road.
Okay, so.
But if I had Hurts, I'm starting Hurts.
Okay, over Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, that was just a personal question.
My man, you don't have to worry about it.
All right.
I'm not picking him
Let's
up.
keep the ball rolling, alright? We got 12
I got Hurts on my
Tony,
list.
guess what time it is? I gotta get a music thing going on.
think we have
man.
to.
I think, what do you want, Tony? I can find any sound you need right now.
It's all right. I mean,
What kind
you
of
know
sound
what?
do you need? You know what? Drums? You want to get some drums? I'll get you some drums.
Okay,
right
listen.
quick. Let me get you some drums right quick, Tony, because guess what, everybody? It is time for, no, this is a bad joke, drums. Let's see. No, that's not the drums I want. No. I want introduction drums. I'm going to look that up. But go ahead, Tony. It's time for Tony's rant. It's time for the segment of Tony's rant. For those of you that don't know or not familiar,
You have your own segment. Wow.
yeah, it's his own segment because my goal was to try to limit it as much as we can.
That's what it is.
That is.
He
so-
gave me the segment
I gave him a
by
segment.
limiting it to 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So what did you think about it like all week?
Yeah, he has a lot of stuff that happens in his life.
I
so
do.
Tony always has some wise
And he
advice.
loves
to
this,
share.
man.
You are
Yes.
taking away from my 3 minutes.
Go ahead,
right
go
now. So,
I guess it's not the right one.
no, that's good though.
That's good enough.
So,
there we go.
we start off the week on a Tuesday.
Yes.
It is
Wait.
championship game.
Pause.
Congrats to Team Mo.
You saying you start off your weeks on Tuesdays or
No,
what?
no.
Your first day of the
Like
week?
the first issue
Oh, okay.
was Tuesday. So congrats to Mo T and
Congratulations,
Team
dog.
Assassins. So we're playing an all-star game, you know, because we didn't make it to the finals.
Right.
Surprise.
Yeah. Right.
Not surprised.
Anyways, please stop interrupting. So it's an all-star game. We're, you know, passing the ball around. So I drive to the lane, and this dude just straight up undercuts me. No
Who's this
foul,
dude?
nothing.
Don't say
I
it's
don't know
me.
at this point.
Don't say it's me. I never
I
did.
didn't say it's
Okay,
you,
go ahead.
man.
Okay.
Sure.
You said this
My
dude. You gotta
God,
kind
man.
of.
Be more.
Anyways,
I thought you were talking about
fellas,
Me too.
Me too.
it's a
Looking right at
30
me.
and over. It's a 30 and over. It's an all-star game. We're doing it for the fans. Be careful. It's not worth it.
Did you win that game?
It's an all-star game. They don't keep score.
Did you win it? Yes or no?
I just said they don't keep
They do
score.
keep score.
They do keep score. And
You
they,
got
Well, anyways,
Of course.
so
they didn't win.
all right, man.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Were you in the All-Star game?
Yeah, I dropped 18 on him.
Yeah, for
Alright.
the second year in a row because he ain't
Whoa.
playing. We won.
I know,
So
I
the
won.
first year I wasn't eligible
Yeah.
because we were playing in the finals and we won the championship.
Oh, the one that I dropped 32
This
at?
is man. Listen, man. This is the same guy. Did you go winless this year?
In which
Yes.
league?
Oh, interesting.
He won one game, All-Star game.
All-Star game.
Yeah, yeah.
So I did
So-
represent, and I did get that W.
The point is this. Rant number 2. Wednesday morning. I'm already suffering from
the
a
loss.
ankle.
And the loss.
Stop, man.
And the
I get up.
and the arm.
My
also.
arm is numb.
Because you
Slap
slept on your right
myself
side.
in the face.
Yeah.
Drop my guy James Robinson, and then have to deal with all the haters all week about, oh, he shouldn't be. It's opening up a can of worms, and you're still interrupting my Tony's rant.
You know what though? Hey, he's making a mockery of fantasy football with that whole thing. That's why I think he should be held accountable for that act. Because oh yeah, I smacked myself in the face and I did this and I used my left hand. This is real, dude. Fantasy football is real to a lot of people. You
It
know
is.
that, right? People, we take it seriously.
Too
We
much.
don't have a show for an hour and a half every freaking Sunday morning because we want to joke about it and make a mockery.
And
of
then
the
watch
league.
football
All right,
for
it's the
7
Champions
hours.
League, kid. Either you take it serious or get out. Simple as that.
Point number 3. I show up Sunday morning and
No
this
team
man,
doesn't allow that to happen. I'll tell you that right now.
without my knowledge,
For sure. And Zayat.
Okay, hold on, man.
For sure.
This guy just makes a
So
joke of
the
it, man.
week got a little bit better Thursday and Friday. Saturday, we had a power outage in the South End at Grubbin.
Okay.
All right, had to send everybody home.
That's bad for business.
And then Sunday morning, I don't wake up for breakfast. That is complimentary at that point. And then I have to deal with this guy for an hour and a half when it specifically states in my contract that I have to be notified who the guests are for the week. You cannot change them. You can't alter them, and no surprises. That is part of my contract. I saw it. I made sure it's a clause. He's coming next week. What's the point? What is the point of having him back-to-back weeks?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
We definitely enjoy Sophie, but we gotta give Tony his time. Thank you for the Tony's rant. We're not
That's a good one.
gonna continue it. I guess we're gonna just end it right there. No comment to anything.
Sponsored
he
by
said.
Grubbin.
Sponsored by Grubbin. Speaking of sponsors, thank you, Moti. Might as well move on to the next sponsor before we start answering more questions. Tony is screaming, barely can understand him. Says your nephew Malik Hussein. By the way, it's okay, Malik.
Who's that?
It's okay. You can just replay
What's
it.
the son?
No more interruptions. Here we go. All right. Y'all gotta let him speak. Alright, yeah, basically it was just telling us let Tony speak,
Thank
but
you.
I don't agree with that statement as well. Keep it going, I guess. Our second sponsor is Give to Gain. Alright, Give to Gain is a non-profit organization that sponsors orphans in Yemen. 100% of all donations goes to the less fortunate. You know, they made sure that they wanted to mention they appreciate all who donate because this could not have been done without them. Without us, that is, the people that donate. So I just want to mention why Yemen. Largest humanitarian crisis and aid operation. 5 million people are at risk of famine. 15 million need water or sanitation support. You can see the wars that's going on in Yemen, all the things that are happening in Yemen. So you could Google it. You'll be surprised of how many different things are happening right now in Yemen. So if you wanted to donate, their Venmo is at Give to Gain. If you wanted to do it through Zelle, the number is 313-445-8638. And then their Cash App is #the Give to Gain. Rico, your boy, is the one that wanted to put this as a sponsor. I just want to make sure we mention that as well. Okay, let's see. Show Shufi this gift. All right, there we go. From now on, this is going to be the gift whenever Tony is slipping. It's just Tony falling off of a bike, by the way. That's Ziad Hadi wanted me to let you
Nice.
show
I like
that, by
it.
the way.
Good
But
kid,
yeah.
man.
Going back to that, Rico, the Fantasy Guyz Man of the Year, by the way, Sophie,
Yeah.
is Rico, and he's the one that decided to use Give to Gain as a sponsorship. Great guy, that guy
That's
Rico.
a great act right there, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Arif, dog, on that one.
No question
very
about it.
smart.
For sure, man. Man,
Yeah.
I'll reward him for
I
that.
mean,
Yes,
For sure.
I mean, raising awareness, that's the most important thing.
Just fantasy. It's nothing
Oh,
personal.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
fantasy. He sucks in fantasy.
A
So,
lot of people. I'm getting a bunch of texts, man, saying, "Is it okay to mute Sufi?"
Come on,
And
man.
you know why, man? He's a guest.
pause. So, first of all,
That's
Moti's
rude.
wife
That's
checked since
rude.
then. Everyone loves Moti. That's what they were talking about. And then
that's a
secondly, my wife said a great job sitting Sufi and Tony next to each other. So, believe it or not,
What is this, by the way?
Hey,
that's
like
the
a
Boom Philly.
strike?
Fahmi's,
It's the Boom
Boom
Philly,
Philly.
the Boom Philly buzzer from now on because we don't want Tony pounding on tables no more with the microphones and everything.
Yeah.
We got some
We don't
Tony
want to damage
rules.
the equipment.
Yeah, we got the Tony's rules. So,
It's good equipment. Look
I
at it.
swear
It's
this guy
expensive,
went
man.
through a long list of rules.
yeah.
This guy,
For what?
specifically to me.
What's funny is I go over those rules with everyone that comes on the
Unbelievable.
show. But every time I go over the rules, I'm like, don't worry about it. This is for Tony, my host.
Yeah.
I guess host for Fantasy. I literally tell him that. I'm like, don't worry about it. This one's for Tony. All right. So with that said, guys, we got 20 minutes left. If you got any questions, shoot them. We can start going into a couple of things. First of all, big matchups this week. We got some great games happening this week. We got Tampa against the Rams. You got the 49ers against San Fran. 49ers against Packers. You got Eagles against Cowboys.
That ain't even the best game of the week.
What is it? Lions against Ravens?
Nope.
Who is it?
Boom Phillies specials versus Los Veterans 2.0.
Oh, that's going to be a battle.
It's gonna be epic.
It's
Basketball
gonna be a
game?
battle.
Instant classic.
gonna win.
Yeah, instant classic.
Who?
Dave is gonna.
He knows.
Dave,
I think
no.
Dave is going to
there.
come out
Travis
Fire
Williams.
aggressive, and he's going to prove to everybody he should have been number one pick. He's
Listen,
gonna make
all
time to look at
year,
it.
yeah, Sophie, we've been wanting to see Dave be aggressive. He hasn't
Absolutely.
been.
He's going to be.
Absolutely.
He hasn't been.
He's going to be.
The game dictates his aggressiveness.
Yeah.
Right? We got a game plan
Hey,
for him.
we're taking the chains off.
All right.
We're letting
We gonna let Sophie do his thing.
Yo, that,
shackles.
hey, listen, man.
No,
Yo,
no shackles.
hold on.
No, don't even get into
No,
that.
go
Don't even get into
ahead.
that.
Yeah,
no,
that's a
no, no,
violation
no,
right
no,
there
no,
that
no,
we're
no.
gonna discuss right after.
Let's go.
So,
Sensitivity training for you, buddy.
What? What did I say?
We'll talk about it later.
Did I say something?
Yes.
Hey.
What did I
Yeah,
say?
yeah,
Take
yeah.
the shackles off?
Yo,
Oh.
Shackles?
go ahead.
All right,
Let's
keep it
go with
rolling.
the shackles,
Keep it
dude.
rolling.
Who's got shackles, man?
Here we go. Delvin Cook's question of the week.
What the hell's going on here?
Nothing, man. We'll talk.
Hey, yeah.
Is it? Is it sensitive?
Yeah. We'll
Okay,
talk.
No shackles.
Yeah. All right. Dalvin Cook is questionable this week, and sources are saying he's unlikely to play. I got Kareem Hunt on my bench, and his game is at 1, while Cook is at 425. So he's asking us what should he do. I think you should definitely bench Dalvin Cook. According to Adam Scheffner, they're saying,
I don't think he's playing.
yeah, I don't think he's playing. He ain't practice all week,
Yeah.
and I think it's an ankle, right?
Yeah.
Them ankles are dangerous. So any leg injuries, man, you can't believe it. But I would start Hunt over Cook.
Yeah, for sure.
Cal?
Sid Delvin Cook. He's always injured.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Suf.
That's a guy you might say is injury prone. Not Christian McCaffrey, but yeah, if he's not gonna play, he's gonna be limited. I'm gonna take Hunt.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
Yeah,
starting
I agree.
Hunt over Cook.
Yeah, you have to. I think the only thing more dangerous than ankles are cankles. So sit Dalvin Cook.
You're so stupid.
Sit Dalvin Cook because of the uncertainty and play Kareem Hunt. It's actually a good matchup.
There we go.
So he's
All
got a
right.
sprained ankle.
So
He's always getting hurt, man.
Okay.
it's 12:27. I do want to make sure we go over our Boom Phillies, and I want to explain our reasonings too, and then we can maybe even break down games. People got any more questions? Feel free to shoot them. And basically, I'm gonna go over the Boom Philly count right now. So I'm at 1 out of 6. All right.
Not good.
Not good at all. But when I give you these other numbers, you're gonna be like, all right, I understand. Our guest is 0 for 6. They haven't hit on one yet.
That's about to change.
Tony's 0 for 8.
Facts.
Typical Tony.
Over it.
0 for 8. But Moti is leading the way. He is 2 for 9 right now.
I'm not
Actually,
surprised. I'm not surprised.
Guys, just so
Hey,
we're clear.
and I'm harder, by the way. Hey, my Boom Phillies are harder than theirs.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm throwing it out there.
I don't know.
They're the
Hey,
same.
no,
They're
but
the same.
I'm only playing primetime.
Yeah.
So it's harder.
The thing
So-
is,
so
you
I'm
gotta
getting-
be time and a half.
But
100%.
his theory is that you play
Dude's primetime. Play Dude's primetime.
Absolutely.
And it's
Smart-
working.
There might
smart
be
dude.
something there.
Yeah.
Smart dude. Smart,
Play Dude's
smart
prime
man.
time is definitely a Moti's thing. So with that said, Tony, right now we have Austin Hooper down for you. Who else do you got on the list of Boom Phillies this week? You got to
That's
check your
all he
phone
needs.
still or no?
Hey, listen. What? Of course I got Boom Phillies.
Your son wants to stop you from hitting the
No,
Boom Phillies.
listen, let me tell you something. Go ahead and put it down. They got to be time and a half. I like Javonte Williams today. Absolutely. Hey,
man.
check that out. Number 1 on my list.
What
Number 1 on my list, bro. What's wrong with you?
I got Javonte
That's
Williams.
bad.
All right, what's
That's-
wrong with
that's
you?
a bad list.
And then we're gonna go because the tight end position is so scarce. We're gonna go the tight end from Pittsburgh.
Say his name. You gotta say his name.
Pat Freiermuth.
That's close.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Pat Freiermuth from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Deontay Johnson is out. I could see him getting a score. Right up. Around 13, 14 points. Hey man, listen. The tight end position this year, it's Kelsey, then Hawkinson, then everybody else.
Waller.
What about Waller?
Oh, I'm sorry, Waller. Waller is in the same boat as Hawkinson.
Yeah,
Hawkinson's
I'm
balling.
glad you respect Hawkinson because I respect him a lot
Bro,
now.
Oh,
big
yeah,
time.
hell yeah.
Big time.
You know
Yeah,
who
nobody else
really
supposed to.
respected him?
Yeah. Omar, he did call it out from the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Going back to my rants, bro. Here's another thing that bothered me Monday night. How are you? I'm up 70 points.
Please don't bring that up.
Hey, listen. I'm up 70 points.
Okay.
And this man has Aaron Jones and freaking TJ Hawkinson. And I'm sitting comfortable. And then all of a
You guys
sudden.
didn't play each other, did you?
Yeah, man.
And I was playing against them too,
As
so.
as the night is going on, I'm like, what the hell's going on? So this guy comes home and he's playing your brother
Oh my.
in one of the leagues. So Zach starts Aaron Jones, Hawkinson, and this guy's got Aaron Rodgers and freaking Devontae Adams. We're over there, hey man, that sucks, whatever, hey man, this is fantasy. So I start talking him, as soon as my game gets a little more comfortable, I start talking him off the ledge.
I'm like,
'Cause
I'm
he's,
lost, man. Get
yeah,
out.
he's getting upset, and my wife's looking at me like, what's wrong with you? This is what you caused. Blaming me.
And you're on that.
Why are you
other
yelling?
side.
And I'm on, huh?
Why are you yelling?
It's okay. We appreciate Tony,
It's
man.
part of Tony's rant.
Yeah, it's Tony's
Passionate,
rant. He
man.
said his rant. So, and you have Pat.
It just got hot in here.
Fairmouth, Austin Hooper, Javonte Williams. Yeah, one more, right? You had one more. I saw 4 on that list.
Yeah, I'm not
Stand
feeling
away
too
from it?
comfortable with that last
Okay.
one. Once you mentioned
I
the,
saw
the
it.
record.
I saw it.
Yeah, once you mentioned the record, it was yeah.
And that's the only one that's probably going to hit too for you. And you're going to sit there and say next week he's going to take the credit. I wrote it
No, he's
down.
not.
He
No,
would.
I
got
can't.
the paper right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, we got
Go
it.
ahead, Mo Sufi.
Patterson, Cordell Patterson.
All right. We got OBJ, by the
Are
way.
you saying that because he's on your team?
What a pass.
Oh, yeah.
And who's the third one?
Oh, we got to have 3?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to, but it's up to you.
Who is this
You
first
don't, have
guy?
to, you don't have to be OBJ.
OBJ.
So you don't have to make the decision yet. We can come back to you.
You know, I'll stick 2 for 2.
2 for 2?
Keep it at 100%.
All right, and then I don't know if Keltrey you were prepared for this,
No.
but okay, Motiz. Oh, wait, before you do play dudes prime time, I do want to share mine. I got
trying to pull
Javonte
Tony.
Williams. By the way, I think that he's gonna have a good week this week. Finally, he can definitely. I think he's gonna score this week. I think he's a good running back, and then I
He'll
saw
take over that job once
eventually,
during the
hopefully.
season. Yeah, right.
My second one is wrong guy. I put the wrong guy. I want Darius Slayton. Okay, I was gonna go Galladay, but then I saw that he's gonna be limited on snaps, and I saw Slayton. Guys, he's having a good year. I don't know why he's available. Like, he has double-digit points both weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, Shepard is balling, but Slayton's having a good year too.
I mean, just like Cephas
yeah.
for the Lions.
And then
That is true.
my third one is Alexander Madison.
Yeah, he'll probably have a good game. I don't. What are they projected him for?
Madison.
Yeah.
12.
12, so they drop 18.
Yeah. So sneaking a
He
touchdown.
might
I like
even
Madison,
double
man.
that.
I
I
do
like
like
Madison,
Madison.
bro.
I mean, it's 12. I do
He
think
could probably
it's.
get 18.
Yeah. He's gonna be pushing
Yeah,
it. But, hey,
it's
you know what? I'm
pushing
gonna ride it. I'm gonna ride with that. Alexander Madison, Javonte Williams, and Darius Slayton are my 3. So Moti. Well, we got a question before we go Purdue prime time. Yusuf, who has a better week, Sony or Trey Sermon?
Sony,
Sony who?
Michelle.
Starting.
Get the hell
Over
out
Trey
of here.
Sermon, dude, they're going to
He's still
start.
playing?
Kerryon Johnson just got signed
Hey,
by San
man,
Francisco.
listen.
You know I was
bro.
gonna boom Philly him, and
Listen.
I don't know if that's one of yours.
And he's
But
going to take away from Trey
he's
Sermon.
not projected nothing, so I can't boom Philly
Yeah.
him.
Well, that's an easy
Listen,
boom Philly. If you get
listen,
to a
man.
point, you win.
No, we gotta
No,
have at
you
least
gotta
5.
have- yeah.
We gotta be at least have 5 projection
Alright.
points. At least 5.
Alright.
But I do like Kerryon, by the way. Watch out for Kerryon.
He might.
I mean, dude,
I just can't believe he didn't make the team for
Philly?
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
there's a guy
that's
named
crazy.
Kenneth Gainwell.
I know, but still the other guy, Bart Scott or whatever. I mean,
Boston.
Yeah, Boston Scott. Or
He's a familiar face in the
Gotcha.
system. But answer the question, Michelle or
I said
Sermon?
Michelle.
Tony.
No, I'm gonna go Sermon, man. I mean, it's his time. It's his opportunity.
Looking at it like that, Moti.
No, because you called out one of my primetime players.
KJ.
No,
Oh.
Sermon.
Sermon.
Trey.
Yeah,
Okay. But you're starting Sermon.
yeah,
over
I'm
Michelle?
going Sermon for sure.
Michelle.
Michelle. I'm going Michelle.
That's crazy.
Why?
I mean, listen,
Last
man, he's
week
a
he
Play
had-
Dudes primetime candidate.
Sermon.
So automatically, that right there, that should tell you everything you need to know.
Sermon.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that answers your question. This ain't the year for that diva, Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. I want to go ahead on a limb and say that. We got people watching, guys. Tune in, ask questions. Start Juju or Henry Ruggs. I'm starting Juju. Deontay Johnson is out. I think he's safer.
No brainer.
Juju.
Hey, let me tell you
No-brainer,
something. You
man.
got to go Juju, but the receiver you want in that offense is one Chase Claypool. He's projected to get 15. I could see him. I want to boom him, but now you're at 22, 23. I could see him getting 20 just in receiving.
I like Chase Claypool.
But you know, that touchdown will get you to a boom or not. That's why
You know who
I'm
else
kind
I
of
like?
hesitant.
I like James Washington this week.
Do you?
I was about to boom him.
You know who I do like? Pat Freiermuth,
Yeah, obviously.
tight end.
Yeah. So we're all Juju.
Never heard of that guy.
Are we all Juju?
I didn't hear about him today.
He
We're
caught
telling
2
you-
touchdowns preseason versus Lions.
That's it. Though he hasn't done nothing.
All right, how about this, man?
I'm
Next
not-
week you're
I'm
on the
not
show.
roasting you.
If Pat Freiermuth,
Are you
Okay.
saying his name right? Because I feel like you are.
I think I am.
Okay, so you're saying it pretty confidently.
You're on the show next week.
Yeah, I am.
All right, let's put a bet that Pat Freiermuth scores a touchdown this week.
Okay.
What kind of
simple.
bet are we talking
Original
about?
Pancake House.
So talk to me. What's
Breakfast.
Give me the details.
Original Pancake
Give me
House.
the details. I know with you have to be very.
I said
clear.
a touchdown.
Okay.
That's all I said.
Okay.
Ali
So what
Khatib-
happens?
If he doesn't
Ali
score a
Khatib said,
touchdown.
tell Tony Seahawks will win today against the Vikings.
Hey, listen, hey, hold on, real quick. You guys remember that phone call?
Yep.
Yeah, it was him.
I didn't know it was him.
Yeah.
I'm walking home from the Mexican with him, and he tells me I start cracking up.
Yeah.
I said, "You said
That
it, boy."
he's a good dude.
Who?
Yeah, I like him
Whatever.
for sure.
He's our
Ali, my neighbor.
For sure.
So check this out, man. By the way, Ali,
Moti
you owe me
discovered-
lunch.
Did Moti discover him too, or no?
Oh, I discovered him.
100%.
I discovered him for sure.
Oh,
Yes,
100%.
he used to be a
lifelong,
Bro,
but-
100%.
I got him
he
out the house.
discovered
Like,
him.
come here.
Hey, come here,
here.
nephew.
For
Come.
sure.
Hey, listen. By the way,
Moti's backyard.
I did
legendary.
call out
Oh my
100%. 100%. That's legendary.
Best moments of my life.
How old is
Mostly
that kid?
backyard.
Huh?
The young kid?
No, he's
Well, he was young when we, you know what I'm saying,
when you found him.
Found him,
Yeah.
yeah.
he's a senior now, I think, right?
Oh, so he's
Yeah.
still young.
No, he
He's still-
graduated last
Oh,
year.
he graduated.
So he owes me lunch, by the way. Ali, if you're listening, I'm right next door, buddy.
Oh, let me tell you
If
something.
you don't-
He came to the cafe thinking to get free food. I was like, nope.
Oh, he's
Keep him
crazy.
on.
Seahawks won. I call it the Titans coming back to win. And yeah, he's a big Seahawks fan. Big Russell. By the way, DK Metcalf is gonna ball
I was
out.
about to boom him too.
I
I'm
hope so.
telling you, man.
I think so, too.
I think it's gonna be a high-scoring game, and it's one of those situations, man.
I was about to boom DK Metcalf, but these guys are projected too high.
Yeah, Seattle's gonna win tonight.
Moti.
Seattle's gonna win today.
Prime time?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I already gave you Sermon
Yes.
for San Francisco. For Green Bay, he didn't hit for me last week, but I think he's gonna hit this week. Pause.
MVS.
MVS.
Okay.
For Monday night, damn, I lost my.
We got Monday night. We got the
Philly.
Yeah,
Eagles.
Philly and Dallas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Philly and Dallas.
For Philly, I'm going Rieger.
All right.
Nice.
Leave it to Rieger.
Nice.
Hey,
I'm telling you, dude.
You
I
guys
was
will get
this
a
close.
message.
I was this.
you guys will
close.
get a message in the group.
I'm telling you, I was this close to booming him. As a matter of fact, we're gonna double down. We're gonna put down Jalen Rieger.
Hey.
I
The crazy
swear.
part is,
Hey.
when he's agreeing with you,
Here's the
you
thing.
should feel confident.
Hey, hey, that's-
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Seriously.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Out of all-
He might want to change his pick.
No,
Not
out of all the
usually.
picks, I like Rieger the most. I'm
I
not
do
gonna
like
lie.
Rieger, man.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
do like Rieger. You
And
put me
that-
down for him too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then for Dallas, he's trying to get a win. He's trying to get a win. And then, and then for Dallas, I got Cedric Wilson. I think I think it's gonna be a high scoring game between the two teams, and I think Cedric Wilson is a prime example of play dude's prime time.
Yeah, he's a wide receiver 3 over there at Dallas right now,
Yep.
so that's a good one. Ziad Hadi, why are you talking for AG? Tell AG to tune in. Fantasy Guys, Oz Media, but AG wants to know this. I have a start-sit question for my league. Flex position, half PPR, Shepard or Trey Sermon? I'm going Shepard.
I go Shepard.
Yeah, I think Danny Dimes is going to have a good game this week.
Yeah, I could see that.
He's safe,
Shepard
dude.
or Sermon. I mean, look, man, Green Bay, to me, is defensively is not that good. The
Yeah, but-
49ers are going to have to stay in the game. I think they're going to stay in the game by running the ball, not necessarily passing it. I might have to lean. I mean, it's play dude's prime time. It's very simple, man. I'm not leaning that way. I'm going with it.
Okay.
Trey Sermon.
Shepard or Sermon?
Sherman.
That was close. You had an SH in there.
Yeah.
Sermon.
And Sermon.
Yeah,
It was, you were about
Drop
to
the
say
Because
Shepard?
every time 49ers play against the Packers, they destroy them. So, yeah.
It is true.
That is true.
That's the scary thing about this game. I hope it's like a final score of 3-0. Hussein has like 4 players in that game. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Shepard on this one.
Shepard. All right, we got what? 2? Would you say
Yes,
Shepard?
Shepard.
3 Shepards and 2 Sermons. All right. Ali Khatib, bro, tell Tony about those penalties we got. And Jason Myers missing the kick. Okay, we ain't gonna get into that because there's almost 5 minutes left. Rondell Moore, Melvin Gordon, or James Robinson. All right. Corey
Look
Cash.
where they got James Robinson at. They're thinking with Rondell Moore.
Exactly. Is Rondell Moore droppable?
Facts.
He's on the waiver.
Facts.
So that's what I'm
Yo,
saying.
my man, it doesn't matter. They're talking
doesn't
about a
matter.
matchup.
It's
All right, let me
possible.
ask you this, right?
So,
Here's
dude, I'm not getting
my
a whole
concern.
again.
Corey, we just had a whole rant about this. Tony
Hey,
dropped.
who
James
does he
Robinson
got?
as a
Who does he
mistake.
got? Melvin
So,
Gordon.
just
Who
wanna
else?
Put that out there. He said Rondell Moore, Melvin Gordon, or James Robinson.
Listen, man, I don't want to chase the points with Rondell Moore. So I think
You
I'm
said
gonna have
that
to
last
go.
week he blowed up.
He did, man. No.
No,
We said that about
Kirk.
Kirk.
You're right.
Yeah,
you're
we
right.
said that about Kirk. So it could be any wide receiver. It could actually even be Kyler Murray. I'm not too comfortable. I mean, look, the guy will either get you 5 points or get you 20 points. I think I'd play it safe.
Well,
With
Who is the other options?
Melvin Gordon.
I like Javonte Williams. I mean,
Me
I can
too.
see Melvin Gordon scoring. I do think they're going to kill
so
the
you're gonna play it
Jets.
safe with who?
I think the safer pick is probably going to be
Melvin Gordon.
Melvin Gordon.
Over James Robinson?
That's how I would rank
Over
it.
James Robinson?
I mean,
Just say yes.
you know what, man? Listen, dude. I don't want to do this. I already
No.
got. Okay, listen. We're
Don't
not gonna
do
do
it.
it.
Don't
We're not
do it.
gonna
Don't
do
do
it.
it.
We're not
Alright,
gonna
Don't
do
do
it.
it.
Tony, we care about your.
Yeah. I do think we're gonna have to go. I think I'm gonna go Melvin Gordon.
All right, Gordon.
But James Robinson is second in line over Rondell Moore.
My man
Just so we're
Ali
clear.
Khalif said Debo Samuel or DK Metcalf.
Oh man! By the way, we're on our way home from the Mexican, and he brought that question up to me. I looked at him like, "What this fool talking about?"
Yeah.
But Debo Samuel.
Exactly. And then once I got in the house, I'm thinking, like, why does boy ask me that? And I see why.
Yeah.
But how can you not play DK?
Okay,
It's
let me tell you
gotta be
something right quick.
DK.
By the way, let me tell you something. You gotta play DK because of the ceiling that he
Yeah.
can give you. But I just want to give you guys a quick little thing. I was gonna mention this, and I'm just happy I remembered. This is why you don't go after receivers early. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all guys you could have gotten in the 4th round or later.
True.
Yeah.
PPR, I'm telling you, you got Cup, you got Debo, you got Thielen, you got
DJ
Lockett,
Moore.
you got Lockett. DJ Moore's not in there, top 5, but he's
Cooper.
close. That's what I said.
Amari Cooper?
Amari Cooper is
No.
nah, he had a bad week
Stop,
last week.
man.
Yeah, he still did.
But-
He had 40 points the first week.
That's it.
I'm just saying, maybe it was Cooper. It was Cooper.
It was Cooper.
All right,
See,
can I
thank
ask you-
you.
hold on,
Thank
hold on.
you.
I bet you it wasn't
Hey,
Cooper.
I bet you was.
I bet you.
I bet you
If
was.
he only, if he's
I
at
bet you
45
was.
points, it's not Cooper.
Yo,
He's
original,
45 points.
original Pancake House. I bet that.
Yeah, let's
Right
go.
now, yes
Let's
or
go.
no?
Let's
Or
go.
y'all doing
By
it
the
now?
way, do we
Let's
have
go.
the Pat Freermore?
Let's go.
Do we have that
Let's
for breakfast?
go. You owe me 3 lunches right now, and it's in a public forum. You owe me 3, and it was really 4, but because I made a gesture to this guy, he automatically.
Hey,
listen.
look, it wasn't more.
Brandon Cooks doesn't count, and
Hey.
DJ Moore doesn't count.
Hey, Brandon Cooks.
Okay.
Guess what?
Number 1.
Guess who started him this week? This
Yeah.
guy.
Number 1,
Yeah,
Cup.
I did.
Number 2, Lockett. Number 3, Debo. Number 4, Thielen.
Yeah.
Number
Amari
5,
Cooper.
Cooper.
That's my. That's
We
we're
didn't
back to
bet
4. Yeah,
that.
we did. Yeah, we did,
No, we
man.
did not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you guys-
did.
Wallah, we did.
Yeah,
Wallah,
we
we
did.
did it.
Number
Wallah, we
4.
did it.
See, that's what I'm saying,
Wallah,
man.
we did it.
That's what I'm saying, man.
All right, guys, listen. 3 minutes. We got people flying with the
Shut up,
questions.
man.
I think they tune in the last
Can I
minute.
ask Mo to your question though?
Yeah.
Do you regret picking up Zeke over Derrick Henry?
Not yet.
I set you up on that
Hey,
one.
I get none. Hey, Sophie.
I told him it was a bad
I
move.
told you.
I told you that was a bad move.
I
listen,
set him up. I
I
told
watched.
everybody, I'm picking up Zeke. I'm picking up Zeke, and he knew it was
Hey,
gonna happen.
I watched Hard
Because you didn't
Knocks.
think Henry was there.
The setup.
100. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought Tennessee was gonna
I was
move
going
towards
Henry all
passing.
day.
I thought Tennessee was gonna be a
They
passing
are.
team.
They're passing it to Derrick Henry now.
No.
No, I would have
Passing the
definitely.
ball.
I watched Hard
Six
Knocks.
catches last week. I think he had 6 catches
Derrick
all last
Henry.
week.
I would have considered Derrick Henry at the 2 spot.
It's called the setup.
I swear to God. Wallah.
No,
Because to
no,
me,
I go
Cook,
Delvin.
hate
I go
Delvin. No,
Delvin.
Delvin Cook is a better fantasy.
Yeah.
But to me, he's
Why
just
do you think I
injury
traded
prone.
out?
What are we
Four.
playing? We're playing fantasy.
Because I just said he's
Oh my-
injury prone.
All right,
man.
guys.
What's
Big
wrong
questions.
with you,
Big
man?
questions. We didn't answer this. Melvin Gordon. What you got, Sufi?
Rondell Moore.
James Robinson, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going more.
Yeah, he had the potential,
More?
dude. The
I like
guy was
Moore.
a
Two
beast.
more.
He beat Ohio State a couple years ago by himself.
Yeah, he's the man. I like him a lot. I
he
thought
is
that was a
good.
great pickup for them. Here we go. Oh man, Khalid. This is Ali's. All right, so let's keep it going. He's talking about Ali. Pick 2. Standard scoring. Trey Sermon, Javonte Williams, Chase Claypool, Sonny Michelle. I'm gonna say Javonte and Chase.
I'm going to go Javonte and Chase.
I forgot the question, but I'll go Javonte and Chase.
Standard. Trey Sermon and Sonny Michelle. All right.
I know Claypool.
I mean, I don't know how standards work.
No
Yeah, no
points,
PPR.
PPR.
No
Okay,
PPR.
So,
Just say
Claypool
Javonte
and
Chase.
And Chase.
Sermon.
my bad. Yeah, Sermon.
Yeah.
All right.
I forgot
This guy,
his
man.
first name is Chase.
Yeah,
Forgot.
I'm gonna go with Chase and Johnson.
Chase Claypool and who's Johnson?
I was
Javonte.
thinking
Oh, Devontae.
All
Devontae.
right.
Williams?
There you go.
Williams.
Juju
Right.
or Hollywood? Juju or Hollywood?
Oof.
Hollywood's playing the
to me,
Lions.
honestly, that's an easy one.
Is that Hollywood to you?
It's Hollywood all day. I'm considering benching Debo Samuel for Hollywood Brown. That's the position I'm in right now.
Okay. By the way, Rashard Bateman coming back next week, so this is probably your last chance to be starting Hollywood Brown.
I disagree.
You'll see. You'll see.
Bro, I disagree.
Hollywood Brown or Juju.
Hey,
I'm not saying
that
that
Lamar makes one read,
so
bro.
bad,
He makes
dude.
one read and then he takes off. His one read is Hollywood. He's
No, what about Mark
Rashard Bateman
Andrews?
hasn't
Hold up.
played
What
yet.
about Mark Andrews?
What about him?
He's their top target. So how you say he's
He's not their top target.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not,
He is.
man.
Yeah, he is.
Check the. Okay, you want to bet?
Yeah, I'm not betting.
Who?
on
Alright,
him.
then.
I don't think
Andrews?
I bet.
Yeah, he's
No,
like,
I think
he's not.
Hollywood
It's
is number one
man.
right now.
For
I mean,
sure.
going into the year, you would assume it's
And
Mark
right
Andrews.
now, he's still. Mark
So who you
Andrews.
got, Hollywood or?
Look it up. Are we fact
Look it
checking?
up. Yeah,
Bro,
look it up.
100% he's
Look it
not.
up.
He's not. He's not.
Okay, Hollywood or who?
Juju.
You know what, man? I'm
Who you
gonna go
got?
Juju. I was gonna go Mark. What's the name? Hollywood. But since you did it and it's against the Lions, whatever, dude. I'm just gonna go Juju.
All right, so this guy
even
has
piss me off.
6 the first
I'm
game.
not gonna agree with
Oh, yeah. Good luck. Good luck with that.
I see why you want to go Brown.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Versus the Lions, and he looked good on Monday. But I'm gonna go Juju.
Thank you.
And just off the fact
I feel a lot
that
better.
we argued last week with
you.
Ray
What was it? Oh, what was it?
about
I was-
Lamar
oh,
Jackson
hey,
getting
oh,
paid.
I was
Right.
right.
Look what happened.
Yeah,
right,
I
no?
agree.
Andrews, 10. Marquise, 16.
Okay, it's close.
No, that's not
It's
kind of
close. 8 to 5 per game.
All right, so by the way, there we go. It's already
It's close.
12:45. Thank you guys for
All right,
tuning
appreciate
in.
it.
Robert Woods or Brandon Ayuk?
Robert Woods, man.
Yeah.
Don't overthink this, man. That's part of the reason why I think I want to sit Samuel. I think it's going to be a Sermon Kittle game. I hate to say that because this guy.
Why you say that?
I'm
betting
Kittles,
against
dude.
both of them.
Kibbles and
I'm
bits.
telling you, I just
All right.
trust me.
Thank you guys for tuning in. This was a lot of fun. Thank you. Remember, we go live on Sundays at 11:30 and also on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock.
Is there any
PM.
chance to reschedule Sufi?
No.
Seen him
No.
2 weeks in a
See all the
row.
questions we've got.
You know why?
to
I'm
the
kind of
team?
glad you're going to show up next week because, inshallah,
After
we
the
put
loss.
that beat down on
Of course,
you on
I'll be
It's
there.
gonna be
Thursday.
perfect
Of course.
timing.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
That was
the
Mc
timing
two.
is
That was Mc two.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
that's
Mc two.
why-
Absolute.
Got 6 cents in you, bro.
Hey,
All
so
right.
basically
I
we
can't wait.
got again Oz Media 313 YouTube, Oz Media on Apple and Spotify podcast. Thank you to our sponsors, which is Hammer Time, True Value Hardware, as well as Gift
Thank
to
you,
Game.
thank you.
Thank you for the people that
Thank
are
you.
here. Mo Sufi.
Thank you.
We watch the
Thank
games
you.
right here.
Far
If you
too
want
kind.
to hang out, Moti, same goes to you. Thank you for all that tuned in, and we will see you all next week. Have a great rest of your day and good luck this
Good
week.
luck.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. I am in a tough position.